Hi everyone, my name is Nick with RAECO Rents, and today we're going to be talking about the Thiamis. Many of you have been asking about the Thiamis and long-term data monitoring systems, so we will start today by talking about Environet to monitor and use your Thiamis. So the first step to getting your Thiamis working is to go to environet.io, and you'll get to a screen like this. This is our info. So the first step is that we will create a partnership under our account, our main account, and then we will send you a link to this. You will then create a login, you will create your account, and then we will share a Thiamis with you. You will get full access to that Thiamis and all of its uses. So from here, let's log in. So when you first get into your account, you'll come right to the dashboard. It will show you the number of devices that you have online. This 17 number will be different for you depending on how many Thiamises you've rented with us. And you can change what you see immediately off the dashboard. So here I have the map set up. I have the mass concentration visible, the battery voltage visible. These are some of the things that you can see immediately upon entering. You can also change that. You can come here into widgets, and you can select the node. Ours is 22581. You can choose the things that you want to be immediately accessible to you, and you can change the time interval in which it records to this spot. You can also add a chart. You can add the map that you see down here. You can block certain widgets. You can have them as text files and things of that nature. So the first thing that you're going to probably want to do when you get your Thiamis rental is you're going to want to activate it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're going to come here into the devices page. You're going to go to Manage. You're going to select the unit that you have, the serialized unit that you have, and then you're going to click Actions. You're going to hibernate. It will be hibernated when you get it, and you're going to click Activate. So, and also similarly, when you're done with it, you can hibernate it, or we can hibernate it for you. It's not a big deal. So once your device is activated, you can click on it, and it will show you the charge, the signal that it's getting, the amount of time it's been since its last reported data, and the unit that it's connected to. Now, to see these things, you're going to have to set them up. So we're going to go to Configuration, right here. And you're going to configure. So you have to add a sensor. So when you add a sensor, you go to Select Sensor. You choose the type of unit that you have. This one's a dust track. You then select, you select the COM port that it's using, and then this is the standard COM type. We can't select C because it's already been selected here. If you had another dust track, you could do that. You could have many of them selected off the same Thiamis. So we give you a splitter that has 3 possible connections. So from here, so we'll cancel out of this. So now you know how to set up this. You can add statistics, things that you are monitoring. You just go to select the data point, the thing that you want to monitor, the maximum, minimum, average. This changes based on the type of system that you have. You can change the interval between, and you can give it a name. So under the ones that we currently have selected, I have mass concentration, a mass concentration averaged every 5 minutes, the Stell mass concentration, and the total TWA, time-weighted average. This is an 8530 that we're connected to, which is strictly mass concentration. Now over here, you can set up the Thiamis a little. You can configure the Thiamis a little bit. You can give it a description. This is us. You can give it a reporting interval. If you want it to be connected to a Wi-Fi password, if you have Wi-Fi in the area that you're monitoring, you can choose that network and the password. Here, the Thiamis has built-in probes for battery voltage it's using, pressure, and temperature. It also, from here, you can see where the Thiamis is located, where your unit's located. So if you have multiple Thiamises and multiple devices, you can map out where they all are. So I have the battery voltage on, the pressure on, the temperature on. I'm going to cancel out of here. So now we can go to monitor, also under devices. So here, you can go to charting, and you can select what you're looking for. So I like the average 5-minute weighted. I like the pressure and the temperature. Again, the pressure is measured in HPA. So 1 HPA is 100 pascals. So you can only have 3 selected at a time on the device, but you can change them at will. So this is the chart. This can show you over time. And this is a table. You can change what you're seeing in a table. So again, we're going to have the mass concentration over 5 minutes. We're going to have the pressure, the temperature, and with the table, you can add as many things as you'd like. So we're going to go here and we're going to hide this little bit here, and you can see all of these measurements that it's taking, and it should be recording every minute. Certain data points, certain sets of data will only record every 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you might set them to. So we've covered how to activate your Thiamis, we've covered how to configure sensors and add them, and we've covered how to look at your Wi-Fi network, your password, measurement intervals, and things like that. So now we're going to move on to some of the other things that you can do here. So you can have alerts. You can create alerts. So what I have created here is a mass concentration alert, but you can create your own. So you can give it a name, doesn't matter. We'll call it mass concentration alert. Then you can select your node. Again, we're using the 22581. You can select your parameter. So let's go with our average. Then you can choose your comparator. So if the average is greater than the entered value, you will get an email or an alert of some kind based on this alert that you've set up. And you can do all of that from the Alerts tab. You can also set the warning level. You can set your subscribers. Also located in the Environet software is the Messages tab. This can be used to communicate with other people that have access to your Thiamises. So let's say you're working for a specific client and you give them access to the Thiamis software, then they can see any messages that you've posted. You can talk to them directly through the website, and they will get email notifications letting them know to check. Same thing with coworkers or maybe your supervisor. These are what the Messages tab is for. There's also the Users tab, which allows you to see who has access to your Environet, your Thiamises. Organizations, this will be you. There's also a Files tab, which say worse comes to worse and you have to reset your Thiamis, or we have to force reset it for you. All of the data will be backed up into this Files tab, all of it. So it's a nice backup feature built into this remote data logging system. The last key feature for the Environet website is this API tab. From here, Environet has a function in which you can write your own code to interface with the Thiamis and the Environet applications. If you have any questions about this, feel free to call us or Environet for specific questions. So today we've talked about the basics for navigating the Environet software for your Thiamis 1000G. If you have any more questions, feel free to give us a call at 866-736-8347 for any help you might need. Or feel free to go to our website, check out any training videos that you might have on the Thiamis or any of our other products. Thank you for watching and have a great day.